Former First Lady Michelle Obama has a message for Americans ahead of this year's midterm elections. We've got to vote like the future of our democracy depends on it. That is what she's saying in a letter titled Fight for Our Vote. This was published as an ad in the New York Times. Mrs. Obama and her voting rights organization, When We All Vote, called on Americans to continue engaging in democracy amid a historic attack on voting rights.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and the big guns are coming out. The Democrats have no bigger name than Michelle Obama. When the former First Lady speaks, you better listen because she usually has something very powerful to say, and I admire the heck out of Michelle Obama. Her resume is one that makes most Fortune 500 CEOs envious. Harvard-educated lawyer, philanthropist, best-selling author, and I have a feeling she'll be adding a lot more accolades to that already impressive set of accomplishments. Oh, and we can't forget the First Lady of the United States of America. When Michelle Obama was in the White House, she was not there for show to sit idly by, but she was also there not to get involved in state business because she understood that she was not elected by the people. President Obama was. So what Michelle Obama did was nothing short of genius. She used her platform to focus on America's children. She worked on America's obesity problem, encouraged children to eat healthy and exercise, put down the video games and go outside. That is the kind of leader that Michelle Obama is, and I sure do miss her. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of Dr. Biden and the work that she is doing now while serving as First Lady. Now let's compare for 1 second Dr. Biden and Michelle Obama to Melania Trump. Yeah, I know my brain just exploded as well. The only thing Melania has ever accomplished is butchering the Rose Garden, saying who gives a F about Christmas, and the time she wore that jacket to go visit children at the border that said, I really don't care, do you? Yeah, I think that about sums it up. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, that's right. She also plagiarized one of Michelle Obama's speeches. We can't forget that now. Now let's take a second and dissect Michelle Obama's words carefully here. Remember, she does not waste a single syllable. When she speaks, everything is thought out and meticulous. So when she says something, know that it's true. This case is no different. The 2022 midterm elections are one of the most important elections we have had as a country. And I don't think people understand just how fragile democracy is and just how easy it can crumble. The Republicans are hell-bent on destroying America. They look at Russia and Putin and they crave that type of fascism and dictatorship, and they want to bring it here. They want a few oligarchs to control the country just like how it is in Russia. If we don't show up in big numbers in the upcoming midterms and send a message that this is America and we will not ever give up on our democracy, well, folks, that could be all she wrote. It just takes one election to give the GOP complete control to install Marge the Trainwreck Green as chairman of a committee alongside with her pal Lauren Breitbart Boebert. Michelle Obama sees what is happening in front of her eyes, and she'll be damned if she sits in silence on the sideline. And let me tell you, folks, I'm going to do everything in my power to help her as much as I can. Ask yourself this: what are you going to tell your grandchildren? What are you going to tell them about what you did during the fight for our democracy when it was threatened? Think long and hard about that question before you answer it. But I hope your answer is that you become a part of the solution. So let's get involved, folks. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.